My name is Alyssa.
And I'm Emily, and you're listening to Slash&Slay, a horror podcast. Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Slash&Slay.
I just said that.
Well, I don't care.
We say it again. Welcome again.
I wanted to say it this time.
You're listening to Slash&Slay, a horror podcast.
Did you know?
I'm so excited for today's episode. I'm always excited for all the episodes.
You are. You're like always really excited.
Always excited.
But today is just a fun episode. We're doing a little throwback to I think our third. Is it our third episode?
I think so. Or fourth, maybe. Third or fourth. It's just a
like
part
that.
2 of something. Any guesses?
Did you read the title?
You guessed right. We are going to do part 2 of What Would You Do horror scenarios.
Yes. So we've each come up with two horror scenarios to give to each other, to present to each other. And then the other person has to figure out what they would do in that situation.
I think this episode is going to show our growth in our podcast.
Yes.
Because we realized that what was our biggest problem with that episode?
We realized that most of the scenarios we came up with, we would not be in the situation.
We would never be in this situation.
So these are more like we would actually be in these situations. So we can't use that as an excuse.
No. Yes. Now we actually have to like use our brains and figure out what we would do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are drawn on real life things that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
While we were planning this, we kept trying to scare each other by saying like, okay, imagine you're going to work.
And
that's it.
That's it.
Because
that's like,
what would you do?
What would you do if you had to go to work every day and sit in an office and stare out a window? And
I don't have a window.
I don't either, actually. Stare out a glass partition.
I don't even have that. It's open air.
Anyways, not to bring it down. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it back up with a. You want to give
maybe
us
horrifying scenario?
Well, do you want to give us first a slash or slay? Do you have a slash or slay this week?
I do actually. I'm so excited to announce that I have finally watched The Descent.
I made her.
Yes. I was having a bad day and she said, come on over.
I said, come over.
She said, do you need distraction? Do you need to watch a movie? And she said, how about The Descent? And I was like,
that'll
great.
make you feel better.
I've never gagged at a movie before, but several times I was into a pillow.
I was also gagging. And I've seen it. This was my 4th time to see it.
Yeah.
So,
I actually, it's very disgusting. So I would say it's a, very gory movie.
Like a 10. A 10 on that scale.
It's a 10.
Guts. Lots of guts.
Oh, I just thought about,
Don't think about it.
About so much.
Don't think about it.
Disgusting. 10. If there could be more than 10, it would be that. But it is a slay. It was so fun. Like, it's actually horribly heartbreaking and no part of it's fun. But it was fun to watch it with you. And I can see why it would be your favorite. Because it really, even for seasoned horror veterans, as we are, obviously, it still got me.
Yeah.
Several times. She
yelled.
Got me. I screamed. And I have not, like, screamed at a movie. Like ever, but I actually screamed.
Is even in the trailer.
Really? So, I never watched the trailer. I screamed twice actually, and I don't scream, so I slay it. Even though Alyssa's been doing that for
I've been slaying
this whole time,
and I also slay it. I slay it again. 4th time,
and I'll slay it again,
and I'd slay it again.
Do you have a slash and slay?
I don't.
Okay, no slash and slay.
Moving on.
You
want to get into our first scenario?
I do.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Hit me with it.
All right. This is the first one, and it's kind of long. Okay.
Okay.
And this is something that you might be facing soon.
Okay.
So Get ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Do you want me to close my eyes? What do you want me to do?
Just like
How do you want me to experience
just
this?
listen and observe and
Observe. What am I observing?
observing. Make it in your mind.
Okay.
Be creative.
So close my eyes?
Don't close your eyes.
Okay.
Keep them open, please.
Okay.
Everybody, please keep eyes open during the duration of this podcast. Thank you. Okay. So Alyssa, you're booking your honeymoon cabin. You found an amazing cabin on Airbnb in the beautiful state of New Mexico.
Oh.
It has amazing reviews on Airbnb and it is absolutely gorgeous. And best part, it's within your budget.
Love that.
You are quickly sold on this cabin. One quirk about this place, though, is that the owner does live below it. But all the reviews say you never notice he's there. He's super chill. So you don't think anything of it and you book it anyway. And you're so excited. Fast forward. You're on your honeymoon with your husband. Congrats, you're married. The cabin is gorgeous and private and everything you were hoping for. The first night you are both exhausted, so you lay down to sleep in the warm king-size mattress bed. That night you are woken by what sounds like steady sawing. You listen carefully in the darkness and eventually decide it's a white noise machine that the owner is using downstairs. The next day, you awake to complete silence. The owner's car is in the driveway, but no sign of him other than that. You go and have a great time seeing the sights and enjoying each other's company as newlyweds. You still haven't seen the owner when you return, and the car is still in the same spot. When you walk in, you hear the same sound from last night. You're frustrated because you deal with this sound enough at home.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Your husband offers to go and talk to the owner. You say no, and that if it keeps you awake, you will message him on Airbnb. As you lay down to sleep tonight, you hear repeated thuds and sounds of squelching from below.
Ooh.
What is that squelching sound?
Ooh,
you begin to become concerned, so you message Airbnb and ask if the owner is okay. He immediately replies and says, "So sorry, I will turn the TV down." Okay, that's the TV.
Okay.
All right. You fall back asleep and are again awoken by the steady sound of a saw. You're convinced it's a saw this time. You decide that enough is enough. Your husband goes down to knock on the door. When he goes outside, he sees the owner's car is gone. He yells back at you and lets you know. He goes ahead and knocks on the door. When no reply comes, he calls you over to see if you can see anything through the window. The owner's inside and looks to be asleep. You look around and see some alarming items scattered around. A saw, a hammer, tarp, and what looks to be bloody clothes. What do you do?
What do I do?
I just want some credit real quick to knowing how you would react.
Yes, you did, because
you wouldn't make him at first.
I would definitely be like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing." My husband would definitely be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go."
And you say, "No, I'll just text him. I'll just text him."
No, don't. I hate confrontation.
Yes.
Everything in my being. So there's someone in downstairs, and
you see the what looks to be the owner downstairs. You think he's asleep.
Yeah. But
there's a saw.
I would probably definitely first thing would be call the police.
Okay.
Right?
This is you. I don't have right or wrong.
Right? Is that what I do?
Is that what I should do?
I know I would have my husband call the police because I hate phone calls.
You'd be like, you do it.
And I would say we would go back into our Airbnb.
Okay.
We'd call the police. What we should do, because there's a difference of what I would actually do and what we should do. We should get in the car, leave, go to the nearest public place, the nearest town, and then call the police, right? But what I would probably do is go back up into the Airbnb and then call the police.
From there. Why wouldn't you leave?
I don't know. I think I would
You just think you would? Okay.
Yeah.
This is where my stuff is. I can't leave.
I don't 100% know. He might be like, let's leave. And if he does, I'm going to follow his lead.
Okay.
I'm a follower in these situations.
I'm a follower.
So, that's what I would do.
Okay.
But
Actually, there is a right or wrong. No, I'm kidding.
and you're wrong.
You should break in. No.
See,
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
I would immediately, if I saw anything like that, I would immediately turn around, go the other direction. Now, say like phone lines are cut because that's not a thing anymore. But like service is down. That's a different.
I didn't establish that as a
then
writer.
I would leave.
Like, then you would leave.
That would
then,
yeah.
Okay. There we go. That's another variable. What if you heard like someone in distress downstairs? Still same thing. Call the police. Make them deal with it.
I don't know. If I heard like it sounded like someone was
being killed, being sawed.
I don't know. I don't think if I knew there was like more than one person, I would definitely leave still. But if I don't know. If I only saw one person, I might try to. I don't know, because like in my head is like I know that's not the right move to make for like your own self-preservation, but you just like in those situations like well, you don't know how you'd really react. That's how I'd want to react. Is I would just want to get off the property, and because what if like that person then comes, like whoever's sawing comes for us next. That's what I would think would happen.
I just tried to make this vaguely suspicious. So
right. So you don't know for sure.
You don't know.
He could be making a table and he cut his finger.
Bloody clothes.
Yeah.
Why is he making a table?
I don't know.
He just want to stop sawing.
Some people like to make tables at night when they can't sleep.
Oh, really?
I'm sure.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. If you're out there and you like making tables at night, let us know.
I can't sleep. I gotta make a table. Sleep. When I can't sleep, I sure make tables. Well,
is that what you do?
That was good. I'm glad that you...
What would you do?
In that situation? I would not have booked the Airbnb with the owner. When you told me that, I was like, you're crazy. You're insane.
Fun fact, this is a real life scenario.
This is real life. I did change the state so nobody can find you.
Yes, you did change the state, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because you might be hounding us.
I know. All the people are going to be trying to find us. But the guy did tell me he's not going to be there.
That's why I went ahead with the scenario, because I didn't want to freak you out.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not too worried, though. I mean, the reviews are really good.
I was going to make it a thing where you look back at the reviews and then you're like, none of them have profiles. And then they're all like the same person. They're all from him. Yeah.
It's all the guy, the picture of the guy.
But I try to make it more realistic.
Thank you.
So, yeah. If I had somehow gotten in this situation, I think I would drive away. I don't know. Actually, I probably wouldn't either, because I always say like, oh, I would drop everything and like blah, blah, blah. But I'd be like, my stuff is here. Like, right. Yeah.
I'd be like, but we paid for this place.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we paid for this place. I don't want to want to waste the money.
Yeah. Or I'd be like, they said if we leave it in a mess and we don't get our deposit. Or,
right. So. Or what if the police suspects you?
Oh, yeah. For running?
Yeah. You never know.
I guess I'd just get killed.
Okay. That's another thing we determined last time.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, we'll just die.
Do you survive or not? Yeah.
I think
you survived.
I think I survived the situation.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay.
I'm ready.
My turn. You ready? Okay.
Put me in it.
So you and me, both of us, we decide that we want to go on like a cute little girly creative retreat to write and read and draw and crochet. So I know you love to crochet and just be girlies, you know? Just live our best little lives.
Girls' weekend.
So, I mean, of course, we have to book a cabin because we want it to be like peaceful and quiet.
Cottagecore.
And so we book like a cabin in off season because we don't want to be surrounded by people, of course. So we hop in the car with our snacks and all of our stuff. Cute. And we set off to the cabin in the woods that we booked. When we pull up, it's just this cute little cabin. And it's pretty isolated and it's quiet. It's just what we needed. And so we get unloaded and we start having our little quiet creative time. And we kind of noticed that the service, like the cell phone service, is kind of spotty. It's pretty bad. But like we don't mind because we're just being creative. We're just being on our own. It's nearing twilight now. And you go out to get something in the car. And it's when you notice that all 4 of the tires have been slashed. And there's a note on the windshield that says, "I'm watching you."
Oh my gosh.
Our first thought, of course, is to call the police or call someone to come help us. But there's absolutely no service. It's dead. What do we do? So this is kind of like from the last one, it's kind of like the step further. We can't leave and we can't call anyone. So.
Oh my gosh. What do we do?
What do you do? 'Cause I'm just chilling.
You'd be like, what are we doing, Emily?
What are we doing, Emily?
So the service is completely down.
Mm-hmm.
It's not spotty anymore.
It's not spotty. It's just
gone.
Gone. No service.
I say we hunker down. we find a I don't know. What are we supposed to do? That we can't leave. Like we cannot even walk on foot. Like they will find us.
Right.
We can't drive away. Mm-hmm. Actually, I might just try to drive on
the
tires.
Just
like,
but
I don't know.
I think you can.
How does that work?
You can't get very far.
What happens? What happens if you drive on flat tires?
Your car blows
up. What happens to it? It doesn't blow up. What happens? Does it fall off?
Something happens because that always happens in movies.
So what happens?
And they can't drive on the tires.
Why? Why can't you just try harder?
There's just a reason that you can't.
Is it like the friction? I don't know.
Can someone tell us?
Someone tell us why we can't drive.
Someone please tell us. Please help us.
Okay, I guess I can't. I just can't do it.
You can't do it. Wait, should I Google it?
Yeah, please Google.
I'm allowed. I can do that. Why can't I specifically? Why can't I spell? Why can't I drive? Me specifically. Drive on
flat tires? Tires.
Slashed specifically. Tires. And
this is important.
Not only does driving on a flat tire dangerously decrease your vehicle's handling, it may cause structural damage to the wheels, brakes, alignment, and your potentially other components like your suspension and steering system.
Okay, well, at this point, I don't care about my suspension and steering
system. It will quickly
system.
deflate and become unusable.
But why is it unusable?
You should never drive on one.
But why?
But what if I'm going to be killed?
But why can't you just drive? What if I put it in neutral and make you push it?
If you can't replace a tire, your vehicle must be towed.
Okay, then I'll call it tow. Oh wait, I can't call.
we call it tow truck.
Wait, can I airdrop?
SOS for a... No, we can't airdrop. There's no
Wi-Fi. Okay. Can't Wi-Fi call?
No.
Do you have a hotspot? I can Wi-Fi call on your hotspot.
I do have a hotspot.
I would Wi-Fi call on your hotspot.
Okay, done. Okay, look. It says the limit is 50 miles.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
We can make it out.
We could drive it. And then while we were doing that, I'd get your hotspot ready. And I'd Wi-Fi call on your hotspot.
Okay.
But you weren't expecting that. I wasn't. Reach around. Okay, I'll give you a fun one. If there was no hotspot, I'd say we would hide in some secluded corner, and I'd keep an eye out and be like,
just keep your eye out on the door,
and I'd look through the little gap. Nobody's there. They're not watching us. I'd lock all the doors, of course. Put brooms against it. What?
No, keep going.
Put brooms against it. Maybe I'd make a Home Alone trap.
Good idea.
Like break Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
Do we have those at the cabin? It's Christmas time. It's off season.
Oh yeah, it was. I didn't mention it's Christmas.
Oh, okay. Then
they have ornaments.
Then I'll splatter them all over the floor, and then when they step in, they'll have bloody feet.
Perfect.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just break like plates and stuff.
Maybe I'll just die.
Maybe I'll just
let them.
I don't think I survived this one.
I would say that we would barricade ourselves. Have furniture against the thing, the door. against the windows, and we make weapons.
Weapons.
We make weapons.
I didn't even think of violence.
And then we like, you know,
just Home Alone.
survive till sunrise.
Why does he go away at the sunrise?
I don't know. We can see outside though. We can see better.
Or should I yell my head out and be like, help, help?
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
See if that works. See if they can hear you.
He's already watching us.
True.
So he can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already there. So I can go, help, help. Okay. We survive.
We survived somehow.
Somehow. I like that one. That one really put me in it.
Yeah.
These realistic ones
you were
are
scared.
no joke. Ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Scenario for Alyssa.
Can I close my eyes for this one?
Sure. You
Thank
sure
you.
can. I'll close my eyes too.
Okay.
Recite it from memory. No, I'm kidding. Okay. You are shopping at the grocery store alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a normal time of day and you are shopping as you always do.
Mm-hmm.
As you always do, you know.
Yeah.
As you always love the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Since I actually know you don't like the grocery store, you're just minding your business, trying to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, there just so happened to be a horrible storm, and you're so thankful it's over because it was kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
And while you were shopping, you start to hear some unsettling noises like people gasping and murmuring. Of course, you ignore them and finish your shopping.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the checkout and notice no one is there. You were going to self-checkout anyway. So you finish buying your groceries and walk to the front of the store when you notice a huge crowd around the front of the entrance.
Ugh, my worst nightmare.
You still ignore them and try to squeeze by because why do people have to be so annoying?
Yeah, seriously.
But the manager stops you and says, not so sure you want to go out there. You peek outside because you're really tall and you can see above the crowd and notice a thick mist pressed against the door of the grocery store. It looks menacing and spooky. Some people are claiming they can hear noises coming from the mist. The employees ask everyone to stay put until they hear if it's safe to go out. Regardless, no one can drive in it at the very least. What do you do?
I had my eyes closed that whole time.
Good.
I did peek a couple times. Sorry.
Anybody know what this story's based on?
I do.
Hee hee hee.
Hee hee hee. Well, you kind of, you failed.
I
failed on this one because I wouldn't be in the grocery store because you know what I do?
You do curbside pickup?
I do curbside pickup. So, but I guess that means I'd be out in the mist.
Stuck in the mist.
Oh,
You're the first to go, baby.
Yeah. See, in a lot of ways, I mean, I'm definitely like, if people are all telling me like, don't go outside, I probably wouldn't go outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would probably just stand around with everyone and wait for it to pass.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if you're in there for a few days?
I would definitely try to avoid like crazy people, the people that are trying to like make.
What if you become a crazy person? You never know.
What if I do?
What if you become like the cult leader?
I start my own religion.
And you say,
"Ooh, that's
like,
a good idea."
Everybody go sacrifice yourself to the mist.
I start my own religion and I get a bunch of people to sacrifice themselves to the mist so that the monster's hungry. I mean, not
full.
Hungry, full, and then I can walk out safely
And go to your car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You
Good
survive.
idea. I survived.
You survive. I love that.
I did it.
Good job. I don't know what I would do.
I would probably just leave eventually. Like if we weren't getting
Sneak
answers,
out.
like if so much time has passed that we weren't like there wasn't we weren't getting answers, I would just be like, I gotta go. And I would just I would literally
I have a
leave.
job.
And
You'd probably die.
yeah, I probably would. So I probably don't survive.
I think I would call and be like, is this for everybody? You know, I would try to call somebody
Oh.
if I had my cell phone.
I was like, was this for everybody?
That's I'd like call like my family and be like, y'all seen this? Like, yeah.
Y'all seen this mist?
Yeah.
Has anyone gone in it? Has anyone died yet?
Anybody felt that mist? And then if it is for everybody, I probably would end up leaving too. I'd be like, I just have to do it. Like I just have to go. Then I probably
Like someone's got to go, and I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
So really, I'm the leader. I'm sacrificial.
You're the silly
I'm
sheep.
selfless. And I'm a hero.
Mm-hmm. Good
The
job.
End.
The end. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, you die.
Yay.
I'm ready for mine now.
Okay. This is your scenario.
Okay.
Are you going to close your eyes?
I'll close my eyes for this one.
Okay. No peeking. You go to Six Flags for a fun day of rides and amusement.
I would never do that.
You
I'm kidding.
literally did a couple weeks ago.
I've gone like 3 times this year.
So you've been riding roller coasters and you ate too expensive food. But overall, you're having so much fun. And it's been pretty busy there, of course. It always is. But you're surprised to find that the line for the swings, you know what those are?
Mm-hmm,
Okay. That it's relatively short. It's not your favorite ride. You don't really like it, but it's the ride that's available. So you get on happily. You pull the lap bar down. The worker checks it. And moments later, the ride is lifting you up in... Huh?
In
the
Where's it lifting me? Where's it lifting me?
The ride is lifting you up and it starts spinning around in a circle. And the wind is cool on your face and you find yourself whooping with joy along with all the other riders. And from your vantage point, you can see over most of the park. And in the distance, there's a crowd of people you notice. And they're running. They're running into the park deeper, kind of towards you, towards the swings.
Of course.
And next you hear screams. And you notice that the people are running away from something. No. They're running away from someone. From a lot of someones.
Who's?
People.
Who's?
There's other people. People are attacking them. And they're biting them.
No.
And they're ripping them apart. Why'd you open your eyes? You look down. The ride attendant has turned into a zombie.
No.
And they're shuffling away from the ride. But now most of the park is overrun. But your ride is coming to an end. And you're slowly being lowered down. What do you do?
I hate the swings.
But you got on because...
That's why the line was short. Because
Yeah.
that ride sucks.
Yeah.
The swings suck.
Was
okay?
your last ride of the day? You had to do something.
I had to do something. It sounds like these zombies are... What movie are these zombies from, you think?
What
Was
That's hard
they?
to say. World War Z.
Does that mean they're fast?
Yes.
Okay. I can't outrun a
These
normal
are not
person.
Walking Dead zombies.
Okay. So I'm going down, 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 down. Am I with my family or just me?
You're with your family.
Oh, no. They're going to slow me down.
Girl,
Cut and run.
take your pick.
Okay.
She probably wouldn't be at Six Flags by herself, so.
Right. I have to pick which my favorite sibling. Are you making me do that right now? Okay, if I must.
Mhm.
Listen. I'm
Like,
kidding.
I got this.
You're cut.
I got this
No,
on
I'm
a lock.
kidding. Okay. I get off. I get off. I get off the swing. Okay. Right now, we're in this little thing with the
Mhm.
little gates. Okay. The zombie attendant. There's a lot of people on the ride's full, right?
Yeah.
So the ride's full.
Give
me
It
that.
is.
Give me that.
It is.
Okay. Give me that one. We're all like, okay, we can take one of these zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get them to cooperate quick. I'm like, come on, guys.
Do you have any weapons?
We're gonna use our fists.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use my
idea.
Lululemon belt bag
There you go.
and knock them out the head. Okay. Actually, let's think. Let's really think about this. I get off,
Mm-hmm.
get my family. We're running. This one's hard.
I know.
I don't want to back us into a corner because we won't have anywhere to go. But we need to get to our car. But if we go to the front, we'll have to go through all the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I know. We all pretend to be zombies.
There you go.
And we run.
But they
like that.
They're not like Shaun of the Dead zombies.
Why?
They're like, they can smell that you are not one of them. They know that you are fresh human blood.
Okay. Then I am going to run. I'm going to run past the zombie gate attendant. Do I make it past that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got past it.
My family running behind me. My mom's already gone. I'll tell you that right now. Mom's gone. Karis is next. Sorry, Karis. Karis is next. It's her poor deviated septum. She can't breathe. Poor baby.
That's okay. Not everyone can survive.
Oh,
that's the problem.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Karis. You're gone. Y'all didn't make it past the gate. We're
they didn't make it off. They didn't get the thing up in time.
Okay. In reality, I wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
In reality, I guess I would have died on the ride from a heart attack. So I run into a store, a shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I buy. I purchase. I leave some money on the counter. I leave my debit card on the counter.
You take the time. I'm gonna buy.
Okay.
The worker's like,
I
okay.
steal.
Mm-hmm.
I steal the poop hats that they've been selling at.
Poop hats?
They sell poop emoji hats.
Poop emoji hats.
And I put it on the zombies to embarrass them. And I just make fun of them and bully them relentlessly.
Put it on one of the zombies.
Yeah. I'm like, ha.
Or you put it on yourself and they go, oh, stay away from that girl.
Oh, you know what I do? I go to one of those things.
Get the hammer for that?
And I yank the hammer off. And then I have a weapon. Okay?
I can see you just trying to lug that thing around.
I'm like struggling. They grab the hammer from me and I die. They whack me with it. Okay. I grab the hammer and then I have a weapon. Okay? And I set up my family in this little shop. Like, shh, don't do anything. You'll stay right here. Okay? Mm-hmm. And they're there and I cover them with the Batman blankets. I mean, the capes. Mm-hmm. Okay? I'm like, shh. You have food, you have water. I put little plushies around them. Or in one of those, like, you know, the gun games, those squirt water, the water squirt gun games.
Shoot them with the water?
No, right, I was going to say they hide in the middle because, you know, it's like kind of elevated.
Yeah.
I can't
remember. I thought you were going to use the guns to shoot the zombies.
I feel like if someone looks at all, they're dead. But hopefully the zombies won't. And I'm going to try really fast to run with my hammer. And hammer all the zombies. Mm-hmm. And get to the car. And then I drive my car through the gates. I don't care. Don't even care. I'll drive my car through the gates.
Yes, I believe you.
And I'll go get my
family. I believe you would drive your car through gates.
I don't think I survive this one at all. I don't think I make it past the
I think I would try to get to a roller coaster and then like the wooden roller coaster. If I'm gonna go out, having fun, man.
Oh, like climb up the wooden one?
Climb up the wooden one.
And then wait for what?
And wait for them to come and I'll push them off. If they can climb. I didn't say they could climb.
You didn't tell me they could climb.
I didn't say they could climb.
Okay, well, they can climb.
They can't climb.
If they can't climb, then I will get, I'll just start the ride again and we'll just go around forever.
Just keep going.
If they can't climb, then I would, can they go upstairs? That's climbing. It's not. Why do they call it climbing the stairs?
They can go upstairs.
Okay, well.
So
I guess I would climb something tall as well.
Climb the roller coaster.
Call the police. Help.
Well, I'm stuck at the top of this roller coaster.
I'm stuck at this roller coaster.
There's zombies.
Oh, yeah, and there's zombies.
Oh, yeah, by the way. I think the police are all dead.
How is every police dead?
The police are always the first to go in zombie movies. Have you noticed that?
I'm not calling the Six Flags police. On the police.
I didn't say the Six Flags police
How's dead. Every cop dead?
I didn't say that all the Six Flags police are always dead.
Every single cop is dead.
Movie. Yes, it's just how it happens.
Okay, this is your scenario.
It's because of the first responders, so they're the first to go.
Well, they responded dumbly.
They died. You're correct, but they're like the first line of defense.
You know what I would do, Alyssa?
No.
I would walk right up to that attendant and say, "Do it now.
Take me."
Yeah.
Take me.
Zombie me now. That's what I do.
That's
and
what
I don't survive this one.
I would go up the, it's getting dark, but I would go up the roller coaster thing and then just free fall off of it.
Oh, you don't want to be a zombie?
I don't want to be a zombie, and I don't want to get ripped apart by zombies.
I just want to see what a zombie would
I'm
be
gonna just like take myself out of it, the game.
Okay.
So neither of us would survive, and that's
No.
okay. You know, you can't win them all.
I don't think I'd survived any of my scenarios.
I'm sorry.
I'm just a dumb horror gal.
Dumb what?
Horror gal? You think I said horror? Dumb horror gal.
I'm a dumb horror gal.
I'm a dumb horror gal.
Well, what would you guys do in these scenarios? Let us know in the comments.
Don't tell us something ridiculous, okay? We'll tell you no.
Yeah, don't, like, if you think you're gonna survive, you're
Wrong.
probably not. We'll let you know.
What would you do with that zombie? Okay, that's it. If you can't get to your house, if you're out in public during a zombie apocalypse, you're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Even if you're in your house, you're done.
Okay.
That's all.
That's okay.
Not optimistic here.
No.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Okay, new segment.
Okay. Moving on.
You're so mean to me. Because I couldn't survive the zombie? Is that what you're saying?
I really wanted you to survive, and you didn't.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
now I'm mad at you.
Okay, new segment. New segment, guys. Are we so excited?
Yes, I am.
I am. It's late, okay? We're cranky.
It is a little late. It's
It is
later
a
than
little
we've
late.
ever gone.
Later than we've ever gone in our lives. Not hanging out though. I think the latest we ever
No.
hung out, I mean, besides like me spending the night, was like when Nadine came that one time.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like 4 a.m. We finally went to
Mhm.
sleep.
That's true.
But anyway,
It's as long as we've ever talked
ever talked ever.
in my life.
New segment. We are gonna do this fun little thing, and if you're on Reddit, then you know,
Or Twitter.
or Twitter, there's something fun called 2-sentence horror.
The 2-sentence horror stories that people make up that are supposed to be like, present you with a kind of what we do, like a scenario, or like
Mhm.
present you with some sort of plot, and then it wraps it up in the next sentence with something twisty or surprising.
Yes, and they're supposed to be terrifying, and like that. It's honestly hard to like do some. You have to literally tell a whole story in 2 sentences.
In 2 sentences. And most of them are not good.
Most of them are not good.
That's not on anyone's like that. It's just, it's funny.
They're hilarious, and I love trying to make up my own. And I think that's really fun too. You should try to make up your own too.
Yeah.
We got these from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
From 2-sentence horrors on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's from bad 2-sentence horrors on Twitter.
Oh,
So these are the bad crop, the bad of the bad of the bad.
the worst of the worst.
Shall I read the first one?
Go for it.
I'm going to read it directly into the camera, very dramatically.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? I heard sirens in the distance. The aliens are here.
Got me.
Can you read the next one? It's very tiny.
My family had gone inside the attic to get the potatoes. The attic? Sorry. Sorry, I'm already deconstructing it. My family had gone inside the attic to get the potatoes. I don't know why, but it's been around an hour since they have been in there.
Why do you keep potatoes in your attic?
And okay,
How is that horrifying?
the
They were
potatoes
gone
killed
for an
them.
hour?
They were gone for an hour. It's horrifying.
I don't think I would notice.
Right.
My family was gone for an hour, like in the attic. I'd be
Mm-mm.
like, well, there they are. Love that one.
Love it.
Ready for the next one?
No.
Okay, well, here it is. It's just so funny. Okay. My flight was going well until I saw the sharks flying around.
That is
That's not
one
even
sentence.
That's not even
That's
two
not
sentences.
two sentences.
That's
Until
one
is not the
sentence.
end of
My flight was going well until I saw sharks flying around.
You can
That's
say-
one sentence horror.
You can say my flight was going well. Then I looked out the window and I saw flarks.
Flarks? What is a flark?
It's a flying shark.
Oh.
A flark flying around.
Flying around. That would be scary though.
It would be interesting. I would honestly like to see it.
This one might be my favorite.
My eye feels overly itchy for some reason. Oh God. A worm is eating my eye.
Do you think it would feel itchy?
No, I think you would know there
I
was
think
a
it would
worm
hurt.
eating. Are they talking about from the inside?
How would you know? Like, I can
I
see
don't
it.
know.
I can see the worm.
My eye feels overly itchy as opposed to underly itchy.
I've had a very itchy eye lately too, so I get you. But
Whenever-
there's no worms eating my eye.
Whenever I rub my eye, like when it itches, it squeaks. One of
What?
My, one
Why?
Of my, just one of my eyeballs.
Why? Do it. One here.
I can't do it right now. It's gonna make me look like I've been crying.
I want to hear your squeaky eye.
I'll show you later.
That's like probably my favorite feeling in the world.
Scratching your squeaky eye.
Not my squeaky eye. Scratching my eye. I'm like, oh, it feels so good. But my mom's always like, stop that, stop that.
Well, I wear contacts.
Oh, is that why it squeaks? Or just squeaks without contacts too?
It squeaks without them too.
Why? Have you talked to your doctor about it?
No, my eyes are fine. I mean, my vision
don't know
is
that.
horrible, but
Right.
like
I have an eye doctor's appointment on Wednesday.
ooh,
Everyone
maybe they'll
wish me
find a
luck.
worm eating your eye.
My eye's been overly itchy. I'm like, has there been a worm in it?
Is there a
been a
worm?
worm
Is
eating
there
your
a
eye?
worm eating it?
And I say no.
Do you
Actually
have
not.
one? Do you want to share with us?
Let me think of what. Oh, this is one I shared. While I was in the car trying to come up with these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready.
I was having a lovely conversation with my daughter over the breakfast table. Then I remembered I don't have a daughter.
That's actually better than me.
Oops, did too good.
It's a whole story.
Did too good.
Let me think of one.
Think of one. Think of one.
My lights started flickering. Then I remembered I didn't pay my electricity bill.
Ah! That one's good.
Thanks.
That one's still better.
It's
It was
still
like
better than
horrifying.
these.
Let me think of another one. Let me think of one with something scary for me, like the ocean.
Oh, good.
Okay. I was swimming in the ocean, and a fish touched my foot.
Oh, is that it?
That would scare me.
You said, and a fish touched my foot.
Period. And you know you can do that
yes,
sometimes.
I know. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period. And
I'll take it. My teeth started tickling my chin.
your teeth.
My teeth. My teeth.
Oh.
My teeth. My teeth started tickling my chin. I looked down and there was a spider in it.
Oh, that one would be more scary than a worm eating your eye. She almost ate a spider.
Eating your eye, no.
But it wouldn't happen. Like a worm in your eye wouldn't happen.
A
Like, you
parasite.
would've.
You get a parasite like behind your eye and it's eating it from the inside out.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that one.
Do
You
you have
take that
another
one off of the bad ones. Let's do another swimming in the ocean. I'm swimming in the crystal blue water. And then I look, oh, this is not period and.
Oh, okay.
Regular and. I'm swimming in the crystal blue water and I look down. All of a sudden, it's all red.
That's what I was thinking too. You said that. You said crystal blue, and I was like, she's got to do
gonna
something
do
with
it.
red.
Writer brain.
That was good. I looked up at the moon. I realized, no. Hold on. I looked up at the moon, but I forgot the moon died a long time ago.
Ah!
We got him.
I have another one. The last one for me.
Okay.
I woke up on a Monday morning for work. And I realized there's no more coffee in my house. Is that good?
That was great.
Terrifying. That's
That
two
was-
sentence horror. Just saying.
That it is. I mean, it really is. Okay, let me think of one more. I can only think of the same like format. I looked in the mirror and then I forgot. I don't own any mirrors.
You just keep saying you forgot. I thought you were gonna do something like a vampire. I looked in the mirror and saw my reflection. Then I remembered I'm a vampire.
I remember. That's a good one.
Or it's vice versa. I looked in the mirror and didn't see my reflection.
Then
I remembered I'm a vampire.
Then I remembered.
Oops, I forgot I'm
Those
a
are
vampire.
my favorite ones. I was like, that I forgot that I remember.
I did one of those too. That was like, what did I say? I think it was the same thing. Like, I was sitting with my daughter at, and having a
That's
a
what you should just say.
conversation. I know it was like that, but I said like, I forgot my daughter died 10 years ago. Oh, we should submit to them.
We
Do
should.
you think people do it bad on purpose so they can get on bad?
Yeah, 100%.
Some people are just bad though.
Because kind of like we did, you know.
I bet I heard sirens in the distance. The aliens are here. Thought they did something.
Yes, I think so too. I don't get that. I really want to understand the
The
potatoes,
potatoes in
one,
the attic.
because I don't understand why your potatoes in the attic. Why is your family being gone? What does that have to do? They're two different
I don't know
sentences.
why,
They don't.
but it's been around an hour since they have been in there. Why wouldn't you? Like, if you were conscious of that, why wouldn't you check after 10 minutes of them going to get potatoes in the attic?
And why did your whole family have to go to the attic to get potatoes?
We're like, come on, guys. Come on up.
And not you though.
I'll wait down here.
For
I'll hold the ladder. And he's just sitting there for an hour?
an hour, like, oh, they've been
Mom,
on there for an hour.
So dumb. I love it. We should do that every episode.
We should. Those are fun.
Can you send us your 2 sentence
Yeah,
horrors?
send us some 2-sentence horror stories.
Make us laugh.
If they're good, they're bad. I mean, even if they're good,
We'd be pleasantly surprised.
I don't
with
think
some
I've
good
ever
ones.
read a good one.
I'll make a
Like
good
a
one.
really good, like, you know, like one that's like really impactful. So if you know any, send us those.
If you know any, if you come up with any, send us those. You can send them at slashandslay@gmail.com.
Pod
slashandslaypod
at gmail.com. It's right here.
It's right here.
See it?
See it?
Now it's time for horror news.
I'm not singing this time.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No singing this time.
No singing for Emily.
No stars. No Mario Kart stars.
Tell us your horror news, Emily.
My horror news?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear my horror news?
That's
Okay.
why I want to hear it.
Okay. I'm excited to say I just found out about this. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to say that. The Radio Silence guys, we love them. They made Scream 5 and 6.
Mhm.
Ready or Not.
Here I come. Sorry.
Every time.
Every time I can't.
They're teaming up with Sam, the girl who plays Sam in Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Melissa Barrera, for a new monster thriller.
Ooh.
It's untitled. We don't know what it is. But they say she's going to be the starring role, which is exciting. And
nice.
they are talking kind of about how the monster renaissance is happening a bit here. We have the new Renfield movie.
Yeah.
That's a monster. What else do we got? I think there's a new werewolf movie coming out. I don't know. I'm making it up, I think.
I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is. The monster. Let's see what else they said. The actual experts here. So I don't give wrong information.
You wouldn't want to do that.
No.
Not again.
Oh, the last Voyager of the Demeter. The mole people.
Oh.
They're also doing that one too.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. So it's like new monsters coming out. I'm really excited. I think she was a good actress, and I've only seen her in Scream 5 and 6, but she's really good. I'm
Interesting.
excited. I wonder if she'll be the monster.
Ooh, twist.
What girl monsters are there?
Femme fatales. Bride of
Bride of
Frankenstein. Someone told me.
Maybe they'll make like Dracula girl or something. Well, I guess they're
yeah.
doing Renfield. But
He's not a
Slay.
girl.
No, but I mean they're already doing a Dracula
Oh.
movie, so why do they need another one?
I got you. So I have some more news. You'll be so excited to hear this, Emily. The Conjuring universe is going to expand with a new series, HBO Max.
Oh my gosh. HBO. They're better than that.
Well, so Peter Safran and James Wan are set to continue the story that is established in the films. There's been 3 main films and 5 spin-offs. And I don't have a deadline announced yet. But yeah.
Yay.
It's going to continue the story that they've had in these films. They're
just trying to get that check.
They really
Can
are.
Can we be real?
They are. They're supposed to be, because there's the new Conjuring 4 that will be coming out September 8th. Sorry, not September 8th. The Nun 2 is coming out September 8th. Conjuring 4 is in development. And so The Crooked Man was canceled. That show was canceled. So they're hoping that fans will be excited about this prospect of this new show.
The Crooked Man.
He was a guy. I think he was in the second one.
Okay.
He's like a man, and he's tall and he's crooked.
So
He wears a hat.
like Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, kind of.
Just watch Haunting of Hill House instead of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah, it's probably better.
You heard it here, folks.
Watch Netflix over HBO Max. That's what Emily said.
Don't. My FBI agent, who probably works for Netflix too.
Probably.
He's gonna raise my price.
Probably.
Well,
that's it for horror news.
I'm so glad that we have more movies to watch.
Me too.
I'll never catch up on The Conjuring, nor do I want to.
That's okay. You're not really missing out much. I'll do it. I'll do it for you, and then I'll just.
Have you watched
I'll
everything?
whack them out for you.
Every single Conjuring thing that there is.
I haven't seen The Nun.
You've seen Curse of La Llorona?
No.
Okay, then she hasn't. She's fake.
I've only seen, but I've seen everything else.
Okay.
I can act them out for you. It'll be fine.
Okay. That'll be fun. We can do that for an episode.
Ooh.
Ooh. I love that. Good job with horror news.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope that you
Played along
and figured out if you would die, or what would you do, or where would you go, or what would happen to you.
I hope you had a small crisis like I did.
Yeah.
About your immortality.
We always hope that for everyone out there.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at slashandslaypod or TikTok at slashandslaypod. And of course, please always email us at slashandslaypod@gmail.com with your scary stories, your 2-sentence horror stories, your horror scenarios, anything like that.
Only appropriate things.
Yes. Please.
No ideas. I just gave you ideas.
You literally did.
I opened the floodgates.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We love you.
Love you.
Bye.